Me personally, I got Jdubb under more pressure. Um, when you playing on a 1 seed, when you have they're having fun out there after the post game interviews and what they barking and their confidence. I know they're a young team with a lot of energy, but some people see that as cocky, arrogant, whatever. So when you have that kind of narrative around y'all, and then you're playing with an MVP level talent in Shea, of course, people are going to be looking at you like you better come on and help him out.
Yeah.
Not that Paolo isn't a great talent as well. Shea's just in MVP levels at the moment. So when you're playing as a second option next to that, of course, people are going to be looking at you to come through. And it's crazy because if he comes through a little bit more against the Mavericks, that whole series is different.
Yeah. It's crazy because I'm gonna just give y'all Jalen Williams overall playoff numbers. He was 19, 7, and 6. He was 19, 7, and 5. He shot 47 from the field, 39 from 3. Now let me break it down by what they be calling that? By series. Let me see what he did by series. Because I don't think he played bad, bro.
No.
I just it. Yeah, y'all know how that be going. Now against the the Mavericks, he was 17, 7, and 6, but he shot 42 from the field, 38 from 3. And against the who they played first round, New Orleans, he got 21, 7, and 5, 53 from the field, 39 from 3. But we go forget about his first round because his second round was a little underwhelming. But my thing is, I still got faith in Jdubb just because it was his first playoffs, and he absolutely was killing New Orleans. But he kind of dropped the ball a little bit against Dallas. I'm more worried about Franz, bro. Franz, bro, he literally his jump shot just went to absolute nothingness for the whole year. So man, I, I don't think I've ever seen a second option perform like that in a game 7 when a first option was performing like that. Like that was one of the worst sales I've ever seen from a second option. So I don't know, bro. I think Franz is under more pressure because at least Jdubb can say he had a series where he was going off. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Ray, how you feeling about that?
Like I said, I don't watch a lot of Orlando, but what I have seen, that was the worst version of Franz I've seen. He didn't look like himself. Um, I wouldn't say he was scared. It was just I don't know.
He looks scared. We can keep it a book. He looks scared, bro.
Well, I'd say at certain points in the game, like when the series first started, you can kind of tell he was missing some bunnies. Certain shots he should have just it should have been easy. He was missing, but over time, I think he did kind of get some of his confidence back. But just overall, though, I'll say he shot worse than more so than he played bad.
He was 19, 7, and 4 in that first round. He shot 41 from the field, 27 from 3. He shot 28% from 3 for the season. So, and he was a career 35%, 35, 36% three-point shooter before that. So,
I you know how people judge basketball. If you shoot bad, people automatically gonna just say you play bad. So that's
but
why
I think
that's
we already know the Magic main struggles was scoring. So you can't. I get it. This not Boston though, but you can't shoot bad. You can't do it. You're not in a position to where there's no 2 or 3 more other guys that can go get you a bucket on this team. It literally has to be Paolo, and then it has to be you. That's my only difference between that. Like they couldn't overcome that. Paolo was damn near putting up a Herculean effort for them to overcome Franz Wagner's downfall shooting wise. And they just don't have enough scoring for my second option to give me what Franz gave him, you know. His defense was still good, his playmaking was still good, but it just you gotta score too. Like everybody not in that Jason Tatum situation.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, I agree.
But even then though, Tatum probably his like when you look at his averages, like okay, yeah, these are underwhelming numbers, but within those points in some games, he did step up. But the fact that France don't have none of those games, I think he had one game
I was just gonna say he had
in the playoffs where it was just like okay, this is what we've been waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
But then the very next game, it just went back to like oh,
exactly.
never mind.
I,
But yeah, I'll say it's about even though, because more than likely, Orlando, Paolo's going to come in even better this year. Franz is still going to pretty much be the second option, just about. So he has to get better. Don't get me wrong; it's expected. But at the same time, it's the same thing is going to work for Jdubb. They're expecting you to come in next year. As long as you are one of the three options, you have no choice but to get better. So,
but the only thing with the Jdubb situation is that's just so much. They're so much better at scoring. You got Isaiah Joe out of nowhere. He can give you 20s. He can hit 5 threes in a row. You got Chet who can have a 20-25 point game.
but the
It's
thing
like
is, they show their true colors when they have to play against an actual contender. That all that what you saying, it didn't exist. So until you can prove you can do that against anybody, which what you do throughout the season is cool, but when we already seen, that's not the same player come playoff time when they got to play against another actual contender. When you playing against a contender, it's good to have depth, but we need to know that our first three options they here.
yeah, no, that's true.
You
But I'm
can't
just
you can't go
saying
into a game saying, your first three options might be better than mine, but wait till our bench players get in. You gonna lose.
Orlando has no, but I'm saying Orlando's other scoring options is like yikes. I think who their third scorer was Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs, your third option scoring wise. I get what he is defensively, but to depend on him as your third guy scoring wise is crazy. And then the only person you brought in was KCP. So it's like, look at who the third and fourth guy is. It's like, man, I don't trust them at all when it comes to scoring. Like, if I had to choose between a Chet and either or of a Jalen Suggs or KCP, who would I trust to give me 20 first? It's Chet all day, bro. Like, I just
Yes,
think,
sir.
and when it comes to role players, like, I damn near trust Isaiah Joe more than Cole Anthony at this point. Cole Anthony had a bad season and playoffs. So, man, I'm just saying, bro. my boy Isaiah King, Bronny is trash. Wouldn't have got drafted without his daddy's help. Dang.
Wow. Dang.
But yeah, bro, I'm just saying, man. It's the lack of scoring from the others Orlando don't have, bro. That's why I think it's more basketball wise. It's more pressure on Franz. Probably in the media, it's gonna be more pressure on Jdubb. But basketball, actual games, they gonna be looking at Franz if he ain't scoring. Like, bro, what is you doing? That's all I'm gonna say. And he had a worse season than Jdubb. Like, his season was very underwhelming. 28% from three when you was career 35, 36.
I mean, but you
And then you
forget
shot
about his
even
other.
worse in the playoffs. He shot even worse than that 28% in the playoffs. So it's like,
I get that, but he's also a great playmaker for the Magic.
And that's cool, but you play making to dudes who can't score.
That's not his fault.
But I'm not trying to hear that. You go get buckets, bro. Go get buckets. I get what you're saying, but nah, bro. Because a lot of people was disappointed in Jdubb, but he did average 21, 7, and 5 in the first round. Franz Wagner first round was not good, bro. Game 7. Oh, let me look at his game 7. Y'all remember how bad that game 7 was? 6 points. 1 for 15.
No, I
As the
remember
second guy.
Yeah, that was rough.
1 for 15 in the game 7. 0 for 5 from 3. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna start. I'm putting this on Franz next year, bro. Because if Franz don't play better next year, I don't think his job is safe. He gonna get demoted. I don't think Jdubb
Who they
is
gonna
close
give it
to
to?
demotion as Franz.
Who he gonna lose his job to if they don't got nobody to replace him?
They go find somebody. If he performed like that next year or something close to that, bro, they'd damn near put him in a trade package. It wouldn't be huh?
No, I was laughing.
Just because it was like he looked it nervous, and then he was just like he was playing and shooting bad pretty much all year. I ain't gonna say playing bad, but he was shooting bad all year. So I kind of lean. The more I'm thinking about it, the more we talking. Franz Wagner say, bro, like he has to damn near be good the whole year next year, and he got to have some playoff moments. He did have 34, and I think that was like game 4. He had 34. He had a good game, but everything else was kind of bad, bro. If he didn't have that one game, his stats would have been looking nasty.
It would look bad.
That shit would have been looking nasty, bro. So y'all said Jdubb, right?
Well, I said it's about even for me.
About even. Chris, what'd you say?
I still think it's kind of Jdubb, but it is even a little. If you want to say that, it is even. But
I think it's Jdubb media wise because if he's not up to that level of a second option for Shea, just because everybody loves Shea, OKC probably gonna be projected to be the favorites outside of Boston now. Y'all think? I did want to ask y'all that. Y'all think OKC is probably the second best team on paper in the league now? Now after the Hartenstein deal, or do y'all still think it's probably like the Knicks or a different team?
I mean, I don't really see no holes in OKC game or team.
That's what I was thinking, bro.
Knicks don't have that many. Knicks don't really kind of have a hole either, but as far as
gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, they gotta stay healthy.
Like,
I gotta see the Randall part of it too.
Yeah, I agree. Now I'm not gonna act like Julius Randle's a scrub, but I do think in a way the fit will be a little different, and that's fine. But he's still a good player. But
we was getting all that talk in the comments. It's not nobody saying Julius Randle is trash, but can he fit as a winning player on this Knicks team? Or will he get mad and sulk like we seen him do if his shot not falling, if he not getting calls? Will he be engaged defensively? These are the things I'm questioning about with Julius Randle. When things aren't going his way, will he do what he's supposed to do anyway? Will he not be a playoff dropper like we've seen in multiple playoff series? Like, these are real questions. Nobody thinks Julius Randle is trash. But would he fit on this Knicks team? Like, it'd be crazy how people gotta dumb that type of shit down, bro. We know he an all NBA player. We know all, but stop it, bro.
People hold on. When did it become an assumption that Julius Randle or standard that he's better than Paul George?
Whoa, who said that? Somebody said that in the comments?
Yes, multiple people in the comments saying that Julius Randle is better than Paul George. I'm like, are you kidding me? Since when?
Say, bro.
They talking about just like right now all the time.
I'm pretty sure
it don't even matter. Right He's now, never been better than Paul George. They're all NBA cool, but their power forward position been weak.
It's more debatable nowadays. Back then, it ain't no debate. But bro, let's act like we started calling this dude Pandemic P, man. Like we gonna stop acting like this dude He fell off.
He's better than Julius Randle, bro.
Bro, he fell off.
Julius Randle never fell up. Fell on or whatever shit.
His first year with the Knicks was pretty darn good.
And then what happened in the playoffs?
Same thing happened to Paul George in the playoffs.
Exactly. But I'd rather have Paul George.
So you want the guarantee?
I've seen more in the playoffs from Paul George than Julius Randle, though. I'd have actually seen Paul George have moments.
Regardless, you just want the bigger name.
Paul George didn't get that Clippers team where he got them by himself.
How far back you gotta go?
You can't do nothing with Julius Randle playoff resume. I'm just saying, Ray, stop it. I know you hate Paul George, but he's better than Julius Randle, bro.
And more
if it went for Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle would be an empty stats guy.
In the last 3 years, Paul George has got out the first round or not made the playoffs at all.
No, yeah, that's true.
So you, like I said, you living off stuff that happened before the.
What were the Knicks before Brunson got there? They was floundering, bro.
They made it to the playoffs literally the year before he got there, and Julius Randle was their only hope. What are we talking about?
So you got Julius Randle over Paul George?
I said it's debatable nowadays. I never said that he was better. You trying to take my words and twist them?
I just asked.
And that's I literally said that. I said nowadays it's debatable. I never said that's all I said.
Okay.
You start talking about Paul George's resume in the playoffs. I'm like, look how far back you gotta go though.
Yeah. Maybe Cole Anthony wouldn't have got drafted if his daddy wasn't Greg Anthony either, about to play Cole Anthony this past year. Cole Anthony was terrible, bro.
I mean, he better than his daddy though.
Huh?
Cole Anthony better than his daddy.
Yeah, Greg Anthony was kind of trash. Like I hate it. See, bro, people be acting so politically correct. Most of these NBA sons, they daddies wasn't all that by league standards, bro. Motherfucker be like, oh man, Devin Carter, the son of Anthony Carter. You're like, bro. Okay. I mean,
it does help that the fact that your dad did play in the league, but you can't just start saying, hey man, oh they remember your daddy. Some people don't even remember certain people.
Whoa, this dude Cole Anthony was 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in the playoffs.
That was probably his dad's
32 from the field, 15% from 3.
That's crazy.
He only played 15 minutes because I guess when he started getting shots up, they were like, hell no.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.